like anyone in here, like ask a question or something that might be something that someone else asked. But I would love to hear just like how you guys are. Actually, you know what? Let's do this because you guys haven't met. So would you mind just going around and quickly, I mean, it doesn't have to be long, but just like who you are, where you're from, anything else you feel like sharing, that would be amazing.
Sure.
Katie, you want to go first for us?
Oh, yeah. So Katie, and I can't remember all the questions that you said that we should fill out.
You're fine, girl.
This is
where you're from or anything about you.
Oh, yeah. So I'm in Alabama. I'm in Huntsville, Alabama. And like I said, I'm a new mom. I'm about to go back to work tomorrow. And this week was my first week to try Lift 4. And I was super in love with it. So I'm enjoying it. I got my fourth workout in yesterday. So anyway, today was a recovery day.
Tomorrow?
I'm sorry, what?
How are you feeling about tomorrow?
A little nervous, just because he's just got such a great personality. But I am going back to a job that I love, so I'm excited to kind of be back and have that adult time, I guess, you know. And my husband is actually getting to stay home with the baby for the next week. So while I'm going back to work, he's getting time with him, so that's good.
Oh, yeah, that'll make you feel so much better.
Yeah.
I just know that for me, the first day I went back to work, I just like cried so much. And I was just like, people probably thought I was crazy, but I was like, I'm sorry, I don't even know. It's the hormones.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably be that way tomorrow for sure. So.
Well, it's okay. Who wants to go next for us?
I can go. Oh, yeah, go for it. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, my internet's like slow, and this whole time y'all been talking, you've just been black screen, so it's been a little awkward. But I can see your face now. Anyways, I'm Shay. I am from Mississippi. I am a newlywed, so I don't have the whole kid aspect of life going yet, but I am getting used to the just marriage and recent grad from physical therapy school, so starting a new job and marriage and just my husband, I told Caroline this earlier, is our worship leader at church, and our church recently just we've grown a lot and we just built a new church, so like transitioning, and it's just a very busy season of life, but so rewarding too. I don't remember the questions either.
Where are you from?
I've enjoyed this challenge. Do what?
Where are you from?
From Mississippi, from Pontotoc, Mississippi. It's close to Ole Miss, like Oxford. Mm-hmm. So, but anyways, that's me, and I've enjoyed being in this group and just meeting y'all and having a group of girls to encourage me. It's been really fun.
And you're doing Transform 20, right, Shay?
Yes, I am. This is my first time to, it's my first time because it just came out in April, but it's my first time to do a really short workout program. So it's been different, but it challenges you in like a completely different way. So it's been good.
Mm-hmm. Yay. All right, Peyton.
Hey, I'm Peyton, and I am from Memphis, Tennessee, and I
can see y'all's faces moving, but y'all are completely frozen right now, so.
That's okay.
I can see y'all, so it might just be her internet. Just keep going, Peyton.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm here in Memphis, Tennessee, and I am not married, no children, so I'm rare, I guess. I have a boyfriend, a long-term boyfriend, but maybe a wedding soon. But so I'm doing the 21 Day Fix Extreme now. I did the 21 Day Fix, and then now my roommate and I are doing it together, but we're doing the 21 Day Fix Extreme. And I don't know what else I was supposed to say, but I work for a youth ministry here in Memphis. I do marketing. So we do after-school programming for inner city youth, and I do our marketing. So
that's awesome. I love that. I love that you guys are all doing different programs too. I don't know if you knew this, but they're recording a brand new 21 Day Fix Extreme right now.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand how it works, and I don't have access to it right this second, I don't think. And I think, yeah, so.
You had to have gotten the like ultimate portion fix in order to have access to it, but either way, it'll still be coming out in like a couple months. Like it'll drop on Beachbody On Demand. So
right, it's end of May or something. Right? Yeah, that's cool.
So I'm really excited about that, just because I love 21 Day Fix. It's a really great program. So I think it'll be fun to. The only thing I don't like about it is you're doing the same workout over and over. So it's really fun for it to be revamped and actually do different workouts every day, kind of like the other programs. So
is that how other programs are? I'm just curious because
So basically, like about let's see, actually it was with 80 Day Obsession. So it was last January. Beachbody started a brand new format to where they film every single workout live. So you can like be in the test groups and you get to do the live workouts with them. Like if you want, you can hop on with them at their specific time zone at the exact time that they're working out and literally watch it on Zoom and do it with them. But it's being recorded at the same time, and then it hits Beachbody On Demand. So it's really awesome because basically what happened was like back in the day when they made DVDs, oh my goodness, your dog is so cute.
Thanks. This is my child right here. Yes.
Yes. What's his or her name?
His name is Leo, like a lion. Leo. So anyway.
Little ears, they're getting me. But back in the day when they did DVDs, if they would have done a different workout for every day, you literally would be paying like $300 for a DVD program, because it would have had to been so many DVDs because there's so many workouts. So the cool thing is that now, because it's all streamed, you can get, they can do that, and then it's just all on there instead of that's why they quit making the DVDs, just because it was like with the new format. So I love it because like pretty much everything that's come out since last January, so like Transform 20, Live 4, 80 Day Obsession, and now the 21 Day Fix ones. And then there's a new program coming out this summer called 100 Day Meltdown, and it's going to be with this girl Jericho. She's like the redheaded girl in like Core Day Force, if you guys have ever seen any of those workouts. But she's amazing because, so before Beachbody, background story, I used to be like Les Mills obsessed. So like Les Mills Body Pump, Les Mills Body Attack. Like I was all about all the classes, their abs classes, like all that. The only one I didn't get behind was like their combat. Like I just couldn't get into it. It was too much martial artsy for me. But one of their master trainers, her name was Jericho, and like traveled around the world teaching people. Like her and Joel Freeman from Live 4 were Les Mills master trainers. And so what happened was, that's how I got sucked into Beachbody, is because at the time Beachbody had the rights to sell Les Mills Body Pump for at-home workouts. And so whenever I purchased my first program, like I got T25, but then I bought Les Mills like right after that, the Body Pump. And Joel and Jericho were in those videos because they worked for Les Mills at the time. And so then, long story short, like Beachbody hired them from Les Mills just because they were sick of traveling, and they were like building families and wanted to stay put and not be traveling around the world so much. So it's funny because now they're at Beachbody, and I was like, I loved Les Mills before. So, but yeah, so Jericho's coming out with a workout this summer, and I think it's called 100 Day Meltdown. I think that's what they ended up going with. But it's basically 100 workouts. It's not every day, but it's total 100 workouts. And I know people here in the test group, and they're loving it. So it'll be cool to see. But that's something they never could have done if it wasn't for, streaming and all the things. So. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And it's great because with Beachbody On Demand, I mean, you can pay to get access, or you can wait it out, and then you get access to all those programs eventually anyway. So it's great because you're not paying, when I became a coach, like every time I wanted to do a new program, I'd have to buy the new DVD, So it was like, it's expensive, $60 here, $60 now here, because you don't want to do the same program over and over again. So that's kind of how it works in terms of the new programs and how it all comes out. So,
Cool.
So what questions do you have? I mean, honestly, this call is really for you guys, just to like halfway through, like how are you feeling? What questions? How can I help you guys? Just really anything this is for you. So.
Oh, I thought somebody else was going to talk. So this is a silly question maybe, but since I'm brand new, I just got back in town and I think I have a package sitting over there. That's my new Shakeology. But I was just going to say, do y'all have any recommendations on do y'all take Shakeology first off, I guess, or do y'all drink it, or do y'all do the pre-workout or both? Or?
I have never done Shakeology, but I just started the pre-workout, Energize, and it made a huge difference. I've never taken pre-workout before, but I opted for that because of mom fatigue.
Mom life,
yeah. It might help me. And I'm a huge coffee person, but honestly, my coffee gets cold so fast that I can't even drink it while it's hot. So I really enjoyed the Energize. I don't know about the Shakeology, but I've heard great things about it.
Yeah. The Energize is amazing. Just this is just personally, I can do without the Recover because I'm drinking Shakeology. So it's for me, Energize and Shakeology are kind of my favorite. I wish they would come out with a combo that had those two. I love the Recover. Awesome if you're not going to have Shakeology because otherwise you're not getting, all the protein and the amino acids and stuff. But, and so I do love the Recover, and I drink it on days, especially with Lift 4. I have been so sore. I drink it every day last week after my workouts, but Energize is a game changer for me. And I never thought I would say that, cause I was never a pre-workout person, but I think it's not as strong. A lot of my friends who are in more of that pre-workout, they drink all that stuff. They've tried, Energize and they love it because they're it's not near strong, but it still gives you that boost, in terms of doesn't make you feel weird,
Yes. Yeah. Jittery.
But Shay, I can't remember which one you went with.
I haven't ever. I've never actually. Well, I have tried Shakeology years ago when I did the challenge pack, and I liked it. I just honestly never bought it separately, but I have been using the Energize and I love it. I'm coming from somebody who I've used pre-workout for a long time, and it's not the best for you. And my body kind of got immune to it, but I will say this: I've been using Energize. I just finished my second tub, and I was supposed to have some delivered Friday. Unfortunately, it didn't get here, so I pulled out my old pre-workout for my workout, and it's a huge difference. You can tell that it's a plant-based. It's simple ingredients because the way I feel with the pre-workout is it gives me a pump, but I just feel anxious and shaky, and I didn't used to feel that way, but now that I've stopped taking it, I was really upset I didn't have my Energize, and it's probably something I'm always going to use. It's just a huge difference in the regular pre-workout and something that is good for you, and it's not a crash and burn. It's a sustained energy, and I love it. It's probably my favorite thing that I've tried so far. For sure.
Yeah, I agree. But as far as Shakeology goes, obviously I'm a huge Shakeology advocate, but I've been drinking it every day for 5 years. So, and I've drank it through all my pregnancy and now this pregnancy. But the thing with Shakeology is it's a superfood shake. So it's not so many people have in their head that it's a weight loss shake, and does it help you lose weight? Yes, because it helps curb your cravings. For me, especially let's say with pregnancy, it's so easy to give into cravings when you're pregnant because you're just you want carbs or you want you just want crappy food, and it's so easy just to give into that crappy stuff. But on the days that I can tell, for instance, when we went to Ireland, I didn't take my Shakeology with me, and I typically would, but because it wasn't a trip, me and Brian went with his work, and so it was a little I wasn't in control of what we were eating or anything like that. So long story short, I didn't take it. And I could tell a huge difference just in feeling so tired and just not, my body just like not getting the nutrients that it needed, you know? But I will say, like, this might be TMI, but like it keeps me super regular. Like, especially if I'm traveling or something, I always take it with me because it just keeps my body doing it. And then like also, like I said, curbing the cravings. Like I feel like when I have my Shakeology, I always eat healthier that day, especially if I do it for breakfast. Like I try to have it for breakfast just because then I feel like it sets the tone for my day. I do sometimes have it for lunch just because I do love avocado toast and eggs. So, so, you know, for breakfast, it's great because then it gives your body the nutrients it needs.
Me too.
Yeah, exactly. Then your body's not craving all this stuff throughout the day, you know? And then, what was the third thing I was going to say? I don't even know. I can't remember, but I guess just like, oh, I know what it was. Like I never get sick, like never. And Emmeline drinks my Shakeology too. Like she drinks like that much of it, and dude, she didn't get sick at all this winter. And that's like really unheard of for like a 2-year-old. Like, I mean, and she's around other kids at church every Sunday. Like it's not like she's not exposed to people. So I really am like a firm believer in it because it's just like, it's been life-changing in that sense for us, you know?
So what's the big difference between the Shakeology and Recover?
What's your favorite flavor? Because I've been thinking about trying it.
I think Shay's internet is a little delayed, so like she's probably hearing what we're saying, so she's not catching it. Well, I'll answer that question. No, you're fine, girl. Funny story, really quick. One of the coaches on my team, her name is Erin, and she lives in small town Illinois, and her internet is so delayed. So I'll be like, "Hey, I'm going to take a picture of all of us," and we'll all be smiling, but she won't hear it until like a few minutes later. So she doesn't get the memo ever. But anyways, okay, really quick, I'll say this, and then I'll go back to So my favorite flavor. Honestly, I jump around because I'm kind of one of those people that is like, I drink the same thing all the time and then I get myself sick of it. And then I'm like, okay, now let's try something different. But because Brian drinks it too, and we just share, like we usually get like 2 bags a month, or I don't remember how we do it, but we both like greenberry. So we typically will get greenberry. That's what we've been getting the past few months. And I drink it with like, I like it more like a smoothie. So I like it with like a banana and then blueberries and then the greenberry and then like what else do we put in it? Blueberries, banana, like half a banana and then spinach because people are like, why do you put spinach in it if it's already healthy? I'm like, because I'm just trying to sneak in more greens so I don't have to eat them later in the day. So I put a lot of spinach in there and then water and ice and actually just like a little bit of Greek yogurt sometimes, depending on how my stomach's feeling because sometimes Greek yogurt can kind of mess with my stomach. So, but that's what I've been drinking lately. The other one I really like is vegan chocolate, or regular chocolate's really good too. But I do vegan chocolate. And then I do half a banana, almond milk, and peanut butter with that one, just like a scoop of peanut butter. And then obviously ice and milk or almond milk. And then which one did you get, Peyton?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Okay. So with vanilla, I really like, I like to make it more like a milkshake kind of feel with the vanilla. So I usually do a banana. I do banana with all of them pretty much. And then peanut butter. And then actually with that one, it's really good with like almond milk and then like cinnamon. I really like cinnamon in it with the vanilla. Or you can even do like a dab of like vanilla extract to make it even more vanilla-y. But I don't know, I'm a big fan of peanut butter, so I like to make it kind of that like Reese's thing.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just writing down what you're saying.
No, you're great. There are tons of recipes on Shakeology.com.
Yeah.
So one of the biggest things I hear people do, people will be like, oh my goodness, I didn't like Shakeology. And I'm like, how did you make it? They're like, with water. I'm like, nothing is good with water. Like even the Recover, I would never drink with water. I drink it with almond milk too. I just get like that 30 calorie, like I'm like 30 calories not going to hurt me. Like anything to make, nothing is good with water in a shaker cup. So,
Hey, y'all, I'm sorry. The baby is crying. I'm going to have to.
oh, you're good, girl. No worries. No worries.
Good to check in with y'all. Y'all have a good night. Okay?
Yes, no worries. Bye.
Bye.
But anyways, so go to their website, and if you think like you're like, oh, I don't really like this, just keep trying, because you'll find one that you love, because everybody's different too. Like there was one girl, like I'm not a cherry person, but there was one girl in our last boot camp who loved like putting frozen cherries in hers, and she loved it. So it's just, you just never know, because everybody's just different. So but just because I'm recording this, so just to answer Katie's question, even though she already hopped off, so that way she can see it. The difference in Recover and Shakeology is that Recover is it's for recovery. It's for muscle recovery. And so it has amino acids, which are amino acids are building blocks of protein. I'm sure you guys know that, but they're not protein. I meant to say, yes, protein, building blocks of protein. So basically, when you're building lean muscle, it's really good to have amino acids. So rich in amino acids in it, because those are just they go and they like basically fuel your muscles and help you build your muscles up. And so when your muscles are really sore, especially if you're doing a lifting program, like it's not as important if you're doing something like Transform 20, but if you're doing like a program like Lift 4 where you're lifting a lot, or even like 21 Day Fix Extreme, it can be good because it basically just goes in there and like feeds your muscles so that they're not as sore later on. And then obviously got protein in it as well. Shakeology is a superfood shake. It's got protein in it, but it's not a protein shake. It has protein in it to keep you full and that kind of thing, but not necessarily known as a protein shake. So those are the main differences in the two.
Did we lose Shay too? It looks like.
I don't know. I think so.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine, girl. But yeah, so that's really the main difference in the two. Do you guys have any other questions or anything? And Peyton, we need to schedule a call too, just in general, because I know that we talked about like we were going to schedule something.
Yeah.
Did we figure out a time actually? Did we say? I think we said.
No, just because I was at the beach, I was just not.
That's right. That's right.
Really checking. But I mean, do you want to say that right now? Because that's cool.
Yeah, let's do it.
I think I said, if possible, I said Monday, but tomorrow's kind of crazy just coming back in town. But what about Wednesday or Thursday, like morning before whenever? I mean, like before lunchtime, probably.
Yeah, Wednesday would be great for me personally.
Yeah, what time?
Let's do is like 8:30 too early?
No, that's fine.
Central. Perfect. Before the craziness of the day starts to happen.
Yeah.
I
feel
All right, I'm putting it in my phone.
Yeah, me too right now.
Perfect. Shay, did you have any other questions?
No, hopefully my internet will work next time because I have heard half of what y'all have said, but I've been trying to hang in there.
Oh, I'm so sorry, girl. Well, I recorded this, so I'm going to post it in our group later so we can hang out. So you can just go back and watch it and get all your questions answered.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, thank you.
Hey, I didn't ever get an email from you earlier.
Oh, let me check and see, and I'll resend that if not. It might not have gone through.
Okay.
Let me see. I'll check and see, and I'll send it right now.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, thank you guys so much for being on. Peyton, did you have anything else?
No, we can talk more in our other conversation. I was just curious about like routines. Like, I know that sounds silly, but I want to try to get more in a habit of like a schedule of like, you know, when I'm working out in the morning, and if so, when to do the Shakeology and all this stuff. So yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Actually, you know what? Let me just go ahead and answer that because I feel like that might be a question that multiple people have. Yeah. So obviously, again, everyone's different. But for me personally, I feel like in order to get the benefits of working out, I try to do it in the morning, just because if I'm doing it at night, like you really just work out and go to bed within 2 hours of working out. So because your heart rate's up, your body's like all those energy boost hormones are happening, and so it's going to be harder for you to go to sleep. So I'm a big fan of getting up earlier. So we personally, we try to go to bed earlier and get up earlier so that way we get the workout done. So I mean, for me, this is my personal schedule. Again, like it all depends on when you have to be at work, all those things. But for me, we get up at 5, which I never thought I was going to be a 5 a.m. person. But my husband has to leave for work at 7:30. So we like to just get up together because it's just easier. We can hold each other accountable to it. But get up at 5. I usually I spend a really long time in my Bible study in the mornings. So I usually about 5:45 will come in my, like, so 5 a.m., do my Bible study. I drink my Energize while I'm doing it. And you should drink your Energize. Like, for those of you who are drinking Energize, you need to give it at least 20 minutes to kick in. So you should drink it 20 minutes before your workout. But I'll do my Bible study, get dressed, go to the garage. So about 6 a.m. I'm starting my workout. And right now I'm doing 4. The workouts are about 30 to 40 minutes. So I'm done about 6:30, 6:45. And then for me, Emmeline wakes up at 7. So that gives me like 20 minutes to come in and make my recover or make my Shakeology, one of the two.
Yeah.
So I typically will have my Shakeology, like, I'll have it within maybe 20 minutes of working out.
Yeah.
Just because I start to get really hungry, and I don't like working out with food on my stomach. So I work out on an empty stomach. So then as soon as I'm done with my workout, like, it starts to kick in, then I'm hungry.
Yeah.
So that's my typical routine. And then after that, I can start getting ready, whatever. But that's kind of what I typically do.
Yeah.
So
cool.
That would be my recommendation. And that's the thing about these workouts is, like, you're doing them from home. So it's just like, you don't have to worry about getting in your car and going to the gym and, like, showering and having to get ready, like, there or whatever. So for me, it's been a huge time saver. Like, I can't imagine going to the gym anymore, because it's just like, I don't care what season of life you're in. If you work, period, like, it's just hard, So
yeah.
So anyways, but
one other question, just since just curious. So does your husband do the same workouts that you're doing, or is he okay?
No, he's like always trying to gain weight. So he has a naturally, like, insane metabolism, and honestly, like, we could go on a trip and we can come back home and he can have lost like 5 pounds, and I'm like, like, we ate a lot, like, we ate, but he is just one of those people who has to be time, and it's gotten a little slower as he's gotten older, but, like, not really. So there's just a lot of the programs with Beachbody are very focused on weight loss, and which is great, but and there are some muscle building ones, but he just needs that typical manly, like, like, weight rack, like squats and just stuff that just builds muscle, and that's it. Not anything that's going to get his heart rate up too high to start, like, burning. I mean, he does it for health, like, he will, but, like, at the same time, he doesn't want to do anything too much because he'd lose weight. So he did do Lift 4 with me, and he loved it, but, he didn't want to keep doing it over and over again. So yeah. So we're kind of different, but I mean, some guys don't care about that. Like, one of the girls, my friend Anna Bay, her husband, like, he does all the programs with her, and, like, he's not a big guy, like, he's pretty thin, but he doesn't care, and whereas Brian, my husband's, like, always wanting to get bigger. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So it's all about your goals. But if you are looking for a program to do with your boyfriend, Lift 4 is honestly amazing for guys and girls.
Yeah.
And Brian loved it. Like, that was his favorite program that he's done several programs with me, but that was his favorite.
Yeah.
So.
Very cool. Thanks for sharing.
Yes. My husband loves Lift 4 too.
Really?
It's a good one.
And he's kind of like Caroline's. Like, he's small and he doesn't gain weight easy. So, like, when I would do the cardio parts, he would just do the strengthening exercises again. He didn't always do that, but a lot of times he would just skip the cardio and like go through another round of the same exercises.
Okay.
So that was fun too, because we were both doing the same thing, but he kind of did it his own way and made it work. So it was fun.
And the great thing, and sorry, another plug for Lift 4.
Yeah.
But other thing about Lift 4 that I do love is it's 4 days a week. So
Okay.
it's really great if you work or whatever, because then you can work out. You can work out Saturday, Sunday. Like, say if you and your boyfriend ever wanted to do it together, y'all could do Saturday, Sunday, and then you only have to do it 2 days during the week together instead of having to do 4 mornings, try to meet, and do it or whatever. So it makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah. Thankfully, he lives 3 minutes away from me, so
that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is he work out right now, or what is his like?
I keep trying to get him to, so hopefully soon he will.
Yeah.
He has the opposite of y'all's husband's problems, I mean, he's not like a huge guy, but I mean, he just
he wants to lose weight too.
Yeah.
Well, then, I mean, I really think he would still. I mean, I seriously got the most amazing results from Lift 4. I actually should share them with y'all. Like, obviously not this time around, but the first time I did it, like, I gained a pound, but I like just leaned out so much, and I just saw a huge difference in it. And I do think that a lot of guys like Joel because he's a manly man, and he's like, I don't know, like, and whereas a lot of the programs or some of the programs, I mean, like Transform 20, like Shanti, like, I mean, I'm just being real, Shanti's gay. So, I mean, I love the workouts, like, it's awesome, but guys are not going to be like, oh yeah, Shanti, So, I mean, so I think a lot of guys like Joel and like Tony Horton, like P90X3 or any of those. There's like a 30-minute version of it. I mean, any of those are also really, really good. So, there's actually one called 20-minute hard corpse. It's a 20-minute one, and Tony Horton did it. It's like a military style, and I actually really like it. It's actually really fun.
Writing these down.
Yeah, do it. And I mean, the thing is like, even if your boyfriend like wants to start, he can always like just use your Beachbody on demand and like log it. You can do multiple workouts a day. It's not like you have to like, it doesn't keep up with it. So
yeah, that's how my roommate and I are doing it right now until maybe she decides or something. But her boyfriend, he's here right now. He's a CrossFit coach, so that he is always trying to get her to do CrossFit. And I'm like, y'all have fun with that. I'm gonna not.
Yeah. I have a friend, or one of the girls who's actually coach on my team, Caitlin. She, y'all might have seen her before, but her Instagram's Cross Training Babes. But she is a CrossFit coach, and she's like CrossFit or die. And I finally got her to become a Beachbody coach, and like
really
Beachbody workouts like on the day she's not doing CrossFit.
Wow.
And it's just funny because
she's insane.
Yeah, she's insane.
Exactly.
I work out with her. I'm just like, you just do your thing.
Yeah. That's funny.
I love it. All right, girls. Well, thank you so much for being on. I thought there was going to be like 8 people on, but hey, you guys are the committed ones. No, I'm just kidding. But I appreciate
it was good regardless.
Yes, exactly. So I'm going to post this in the team page or in our challenge group page. So that way, if anybody needs anything or has any questions, but thank you guys again for being on.
I do have one question real quick.
Yes.
Just curious, is the only like communication stuff through the challenge page, or is there like a Facebook group or anything? I'm just curious.
Yeah. So we used to do a Facebook group, but honestly, I just felt a call to get away from Facebook just because for one, like the algorithms like make it to where people didn't see everything. So we were having super low engagement in our challenge groups. Like people were not posting their sweaty selfies. Like they weren't checking in.
Yeah.
It's mostly because they weren't seeing a lot of the posts. So I decided in January to move everything to the Challenge Tracker app. So that's where all my groups are happening now. I still, with other stuff, like with my team and stuff like that, we have stuff on Facebook. But in regards to like this, it'll all be on the Challenge Tracker app. So what will happen is like once you finish up the 30-day Faith and Fitness Bootcamp, then you'll be placed into the virtual gym, which is an ongoing group that's on the Challenge Tracker app. And each month we have a theme. So like this month is spring cleaning. and we are talking. I post 3 times a week in there instead of every single day like I do in the Faith and Fitness one. And like this month we're talking about cleaning out your pantry, cleaning up your plate. We focus a little more on nutrition in there, but just because like I'm taking some of my TV mindset stuff and kind of sprinkled it in there a little bit. Whereas this group right now that we're doing is more about the basics and connecting faith and fitness for people and stuff like that. So as soon as we wrap up this group, then you would be placed in that group. So it's like that ongoing.
Cool.
Yeah. But the thing is like, I think I said this before. If you guys need anything, like I'm 1 email away. So please, like I've actually recently since y'all signed up, I added this to the Google form. But like, if you guys need anything, just know that like I may not know that you need something. So please like email me and just be like, hey, Caroline, I have a question about XYZ, because I might be posting, but I don't necessarily know if like you have a specific question. So know that I'm here for you guys as your resource. Like that's what I want to do, is be able to answer your questions. And I want like there to be engagement and interaction. And that's my goal always. So any ideas you have, like I'm always open to anything. Because sometimes I just don't know what I don't know. You know what I mean? So just always feel free to come to me and ask me anything, because I want to make sure that you guys are getting the most out of all of this. And at the end of the day, I want you to get the best results possible, you know, and that can't happen if I don't know what you need. So just feel free to let me know. And yeah, that's about it.
Cool. Thanks.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much, Peyton. We'll talk tomorrow. Shay, I'm going to send you that email literally right now. Yeah, thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.